myself I was the champion, win and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Panel down before you enter. Don't you hang with the odds. Talking about it, don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the left. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin rookies.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Ready. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Ready. They'll run the draw with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Blue 60! Once again, it's Sanders. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Jaguars are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances.
Into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And that's not going to yield a whole lot to about the 28-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to keep this again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
It's a gain of
These
14
third down
yards.
conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Maxwell Hairston on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. He takes off.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll go with the sneak.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 280.
I got it.
0. Hey, push it up, push it up. Hey. Ready, hot. Here's a handoff to Sanders. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. 280. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad shortly.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll mark them down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a 1st down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Set! 250!
Here comes the jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and it's not going to be a lot of gain. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Like 7! What are you hot?
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this.
For the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9. Another run here with Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yellow!
They'll go again with Johnson. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Now it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 43-yard line.
57, Tyler. Hey, 43.
Now Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out on top. 14-0.
14. Raiders nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw on second down, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of first down.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL go in these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, Ripley, yellow. Hey, Sunday. Hey, 43.
First down throw, Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Mahomes. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Two touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Has the bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards. On first down, right back to Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. He'll try the right side with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. Taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding. It's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. Johnson. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 12. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run with the fullback in goal. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Look at this. It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Daring moves to try to throw it on the fake punt. Instead, they lose field position, and they lose the ball on downs.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. but the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
Here's 2nd and 2. A run here with Johnson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
14 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
And he's in! Touchdown, Jaguars! That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Jaguars stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Second and 10.
Set. Lady.
Stafford now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Yellow. Bison.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
On second down, a run with Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
It's a gain of 10.
Yellow, yellow.
And the Jaguars first down.
A give left side here for Johnson. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Here now, second down and goal.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Jaguars. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Jaguars continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 40-0. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 7.
Set. 180.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready. Hey. Blue 60.
From the gun, here's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
He goes, set. Blue 60.
To throw is Stafford. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. about timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He's got it! And he is going to have a Raiders first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Sanders. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It is 3rd and long.
Lady! What do you have?
Here's a designed run. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one from 54 yards out. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead.
Raiders nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Second and 11.
Ready! Loose 60! Liberty hot!
This looks like a design run, and that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.